Welcome back to the south of France, one of the most anticipated contests of the year. What a special moment for all of us. Make some noise, Montpellier!
What's up, FISE family? Day 5 already, the final day of FISE Montpellier 26. And if you've been with us all weekend, you know exactly what this festival is capable of. If you're just joining us today, well, you picked a good moment to show up. Today we're on a parkour course for the World Gymnastics Parkour World Cup. Women's freestyle first and men's speed run to follow. 2 finals, 2 disciplines, and a chance for these athletes to close out Montpellier with a title. 5 days in, your body is asking questions, your legs have opinions, but this is what it all comes down to. Sometimes that's exactly when you see the best performances. Joining me today, an American parkour athlete who knows this sport from the ground up, literally, Allison Lind. Welcome to the commentary booth.
Hello, thank you for having me.
How has your FISE been so far?
Oh, it's been amazing. This is actually my first FISE, and the culture here is so exhilarating. It is so cool to see everyone showing up to watch our events. Probably the most eyes I've ever seen on parkour at an event before. And I love getting to see all of the other sports and disciplines as well.
And you might have noticed that the Frenchies tend to get wild.
Oh, absolutely. But it's been so good. It's so exciting.
So we still have the people coming in here on the riverbanks of the River Les. And look at that. George Monroe called it the waterfall yesterday during our live stream, and I mean it's a rather fitting name, I think.
Yeah. This is a really good course. Very excited to see this. It got nice levels to it, high to low, looks good.
Could you tell us a bit more about the format? So it's going to be 8 athletes?
Yeah, so 8 athletes, they each get 1 run of 45 seconds per athlete. Best score wins. They'll be scoring on difficulty and execution. I believe connections, flow, all of that will be involved. But you're really wanting to go for a difficult trick with good, safe, clean execution.
Now, it's 45 seconds, but something I noticed yesterday was most athletes wrapping up their runs after 25 seconds, 20 seconds. What's the matter with that?
This is true. So it's minimum 25. I believe they are capping it around 45. I mean, once you're at 20, you're already gassed. You're throwing those tricks pretty quickly, and they're your most difficult tricks, so should be pretty gassed.
So you can use a bit of that time to take a breather, but that might affect your score as well.
Yes, yeah. You want to keep those connections clean. We did see girls get docked in qualifiers for having too short of a line, too many pauses trying to kill time, so
there's a lot of planning going into that run.
Yes, lots of strategy. Yeah, you want to make sure that your trick isn't taking too long, that your connections are good. You don't want to fill the space with any like unnecessary movement, but yeah, you want to make sure you're taking up the time well.
Okay, now let's focus on our final athletes, the 8 best of this weekend.
Yes, we have Tiana Burke from Australia, we have Victoria from Greece, Bada from the Czech Republic, Brittany Durant from USA, Sada from Mexico, Sada from Argentina, Nene from Japan, and Shang from China. These girls were throwing down in practice. They did really good in qualifiers. These are some of the best when it comes to freestyle, so really excited to see what they have in store for us.
Now, as the, let's say, the self-proclaimed history teacher that I am for FISE, I see 3 names that we've seen last year in the final. So Bára Krčmarová from the Czech Republic, she got 6th. Then Sara Bankovtsankov from Argentina got 5th, and the highest ranked athlete back in this final is Nene Nagai. Just missing out on podium, so she might be on a mission here.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, and her line looked so good today. I'm really interested to see how she ramps up the difficulty now that she's had 1 go at it, but she's looking really strong for podium this year.
Et mesdames et messieurs, nous allons pouvoir accueillir la première athlète de ces finales de freestyle féminin. Elle est là pour l'Australie. Est-ce qu'on peut faire du bruit pour Tiana?
We'll have Tiana taking the course. Tiana has a Ninja Warrior background. She was at Montpellier last year. Really strong free-running parkour influence in her style. We should be seeing some good connections, a lot of cleanliness and precision from her line.
Tiana getting ready as soon as she starts her moves. 45 seconds, start running.
There we go, gate flip. We have her taking the high course. Gainer, very difficult, mentally difficult trick to throw. Okay, we've got front half, and that's the line. Yeah, so I know that she really values landing everything clean, and I think she will have a pretty decent execution score for that. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, she is the only Australian athlete here this year.
In parkour.
Oh, for parkour, yes.
And that is both for speedrun and freestyle?
Yes, if I'm not mistaken. There's no other girls, and I didn't see any men going through qualifiers for speed.
Tiana Burke, long way from home.
Yeah, that gate flip, that's pretty low to do a gate off of. Once again, that gainer is definitely the most difficult trick in her line. Not a lot of girls are throwing gainers. Yeah, just really clean line overall.
Let's see.
Another thing to take note of is that the judging panel is split into two halves.
I actually don't know anything about that.
Well, George Monroe told me yesterday is, so there's one half of the judging panel, and they focus on execution, and the other half was focusing on difficulty of the tricks and the moves.
Yeah, that would make sense. And I would assume they're putting their scores together now for each category. Tiana trains, if I'm not mistaken, she trains at a really good gym in Sydney called Apes. They have a strong female community. I've met some of those girls. Okay.
13 points.
Pretty good.
Setting the benchmark for the 7 other athletes.
Yeah, and pretty even difficulty and execution score, so.
Next up will be from Greece, Victoria Georgoulakitsanetou.
Victoria's a really strong girl coming out of Greece. I heard that she had an injury a couple months ago. She has a pretty good history competing in FIG, but she is coming back from that injury now, so I'm interested to see what she's pushing difficulty-wise while still being safe. Inward side flip, that is a spooky move. You're doing a side flip, kind of like the gainer, a flip moving forward. She hits a really clean wall flip to Kong up. That's a nice connection. Making her way way up to the top. Very nice.
Time. Only 16 seconds. Sounds like a rather short run.
Yes, they will most likely dock her for that. But she seems happy. She seems like that was the line she was going for. I think her connections, she does really well with creativity. So like she had some really creative connections. We saw kind of a breakdancing influence with, it was almost like a coffee grinder to like a step vault down up at the top into a roll. Really nice connection. Lots of more traditional free running influence there. That inward side is so good. And you can see she flows out of it really well into a Webster and down.
Maybe the length of her run could have something to do with the injury that she might still be feeling?
It could. When you're trying to fill that much space with your best tricks, that can be pretty daunting if you're dealing with an injury. You want to be able to play it safe. Obviously, you know, pushing too much, you could get injured. So that might be all the tricks she had that she was comfortable with for the time being. And you can see that she filled the space really well with some vaults, rolls. She used quite a bit of the course. We didn't see any bar tricks from her. I know that those are on the list as scoring fairly high, bar tricks and wall tricks, so that'll probably affect her score as well. I wish I knew what her injury was.
Come to think of it, did we see a bar-related trick in Tiana's run?
We did not. We have yet to see a bar trick, or actually, I could be wrong. I believe Victoria's wall flip would be considered a wall trick. So
yeah, a wall trick, yeah.
I think I misspoke.
But no bar
no
tricks
bar
yet.
tricks. No bar tricks yet.
So we're looking for the most complete run involving bar tricks, wall tricks, drops, jumps.
Yeah, this course is nice because it gives a lot of options, whereas in the past, style was usually on the speed course, so they had to move in a much more linear format, moving down the course using different sections. But this time the athletes have a lot more creative liberty, and so we see them using like a lot of levels, high to low. There's so many options for bars, wall tricks.
Did you ever go at this course as well?
I did not. I did not. Maybe someday.
You know, maybe get a Rebel run in right after this broadcast.
Oh, that would be, yeah, I've found some challenges. Okay, we have an 18.8 total score. Yeah, docked some points on difficulty. I think if she had squeezed one more trick in there, she could have gotten a much higher score. It was still a really clean line overall, so.
They have an execution score, 13.
Yeah.
And since it's capped at 15, I mean.
Yeah, that is a decent.
Even more than decent.
This is true.
Next up, the number 6 from 2025, Bára Krčmarová. And let's see if she will have a go at one of the bar tricks.
Yeah, I didn't get to see her practice, so I actually don't know what all she has in store, but I can say she has.
As soon as you're ready, give a sign to our judges.
Yeah, she has a strong parkour influence as well. We should see some pretty good execution from her in a bit more of a traditional style, not as much twisting. There we go, another inward side. Side flip down. Okay. There we go, scoop full. Okay, so we have a wall full and a scoop full. First twisting tricks that we've seen so far. And those were both really well. She stomped those. Those are gonna be scored with a higher difficulty score, and I'd say her execution was pretty clean. Really decent use of levels here. Yeah, I think she used the course really nicely. Not too many steps between each of her tricks. And once again, landed that, stomped it really well.
Well, let's wait and see what the judges decide for the score of Bada.
I believe Bada is a regular World Cup finalist, if I'm not mistaken. She got 3rd in Amsterdam freestyle. So she's no stranger to this format and this competition.
Judges really taking their time. Have you ever had to go at judging at an event?
Oh no, that is far too much pressure for me, especially something like style. It can be really subjective. It is very, and you know, there's also like your personal impression of the line and the athlete. I think I would get too wrapped up in like, one, these are all my friends. Two, you know, I have my style preferences. You want everyone to do well. I think judging style is one of the hardest things you can do in this sport.
I have been talking with some of the judges on the other sports, and they all say the same thing. Oh, points are in for Bada.
Alrighty.
20.5.
Also a great execution score from her. But yeah, I think maybe if she had, once again, maybe like one more difficult trick in there, that difficulty score could have been higher. Once again, we have not seen any bar tricks yet, so still on the lookout for that. We do have Brittany Durant up to the plate, and I have gone to see what she's working on. Brittany has a long competition history. She's done a couple FIG Cups. She is a regular finalist at SPL, which is a Parkour World Championships in Vancouver, Canada. She was struggling with a foot injury last year. It's kind of been on and off. So she dropped out of speed yesterday because she wanted to do well in style. So we should see a lot of focus from her on this line, and you know, she's been pushing through that injury today, but her practice looked really strong.
Thumbs up from Brittany. Part-time freestyle athlete, part-time commentator in the booth with us yesterday for speedrun, and now here in the freestyle women finals.
We have cart to dub full. She did not land it. That is a really difficult approach. Not many are doing. Okay, we have a strong cork. She landed it. We should see 90-degree lâché, 2 cast, and Also not the landing she was looking for on that. She is one of the few athletes that are approaching dub fulls with a cart or a round off the ledge. We also don't see a lot of cast backs in competition. Yeah. Just a bit of over rotation there.
It seemed as if she rolled her ankle on that one.
Yeah. Could have been. I don't know if that played a factor in the rest of her line. Probably threw her off just a little bit. Yeah, sounds like she's not happy with how the line went. Hopefully she's not feeling any pain from that. Sounds like she's just, wasn't the line she was looking for. Difficulty was still very high, so we should see a decent score from her there. If I understand the judging correctly, I believe obviously you're docked points if you stumble on your landing or are not as clean with the execution. But if you do not land your trick, like hands first, okay, 14.8. Yeah, just a lower execution score because of those two stumbles. But I believe all of her tricks still counted. There are times where if you just do not land the trick, land on your side or your knees or anywhere that's unsafe, they don't count the trick. They don't score it. So she was still on her feet for those, just wasn't as clean as she wanted.
So current standings, Bára Krčmárová still leading the pack, followed by Victoria Jurhulaki-Tsanetu. Brittany Durant in third. And last but not least, Tiana Burke. But we still have 4 more athletes coming up.
We do. And we should expect the difficulty to continue to ramp up. Sarah from Mexico. They produce some really strong female athletes. Sarah trains alongside Ella, who was last year's reigning champ in freestyle. Ella got hurt on the speed course yesterday, so she's not in the lineup today. But I talked to her, and she seems like she's doing good. She just, wants to protect the body. Okay, we have cart to full. Webster to a roll down, making her way up top. Court, very nice. Coffee grinder. We're going for the bar. Let's see, fly away to back handspring. Very nice connection there. She seems very happy with that line.
And who knows, maybe she still is inspired from that win from last year from Ella.
Totally.
And the gold medal can go back home to Mexico. Oh, look at that. George Monroe.
Yep.
Hi, George.
Slight stumble there. Very clean connection out of that Webster. Cork looks strong. So we have her coming into the bar. I love this connection. It is very hard for those that aren't as familiar with parkour. It is very hard to connect two tricks, like one trick right after the other one. It takes a lot of training to do that well. No stumbles in between.
Now, with all that fancy footwork on the course, I want to talk about 19.30.
Right.
Putting her in second place for now.
She's got a strong supportive team around her.
And from one Sarah to the other, from Mexico, we're going down south to Argentina.
Argentina also brings some really strong competitors to the course. I believe Sarah was 4th in freestyle last year. Is that correct?
5th. It was
5th, sorry.
Yeah.
So she is familiar with the freestyle finals. Oh yeah, I was reading the wrong one. She was 2nd in speed. She is a fierce speed competitor. Wow. Yeah, we see that efficiency in this line too. She's got a lot of power behind her. Pathway, that is the first one we're seeing here from the women. We have a beautiful Webster side to finish it off. Yeah, that was some really good difficulty coming from Sarah.
So 5th place last year, and if my math is correct, my calculations are correct, she needs to do better than the 18.8 by Victoria Zanetu to improve on last year's result. That is if the next two athletes will go for the higher scores.
Yeah, very clean twisting. You can see that no space is wasted for her. Every step is intentional. There was a bit of a stumble there out of the cast, but it's such a difficult trick. I don't think it will affect her score too badly. Yeah, touch A twist down. Very nice move to a Webster side to finish.
Well done, Sarah. Beautiful run. Very powerful.
I like that she took a more unique approach from the other competitors. Double twisting. Well, twisting in general scores higher, but she went for more unique entry into her flips. We see a lot of back fulls, corks, but that touchdown A twist, pretty high in difficulty, but just looks so nice and is much more unique from what everyone else is going to be doing. So that should set her apart.
On the left side of the screen, we still have Bara in the hot seat. leading the pack with a 20.5. Can Sara Bankov-Tsankov do better?
C'est un gros moment de pression pour deux de nos athlètes, comme vous pouvez le voir. Et c'est un score de fort.
20.10.
Sarah, on peut l'applaudir bien fort.
In second place.
C'était un moment de pression pour les deux athlètes car elles savent qu'actuellement, il faut essayer d'être première.
So if we would take a snapshot right now, podium would look like this. In third, Sara Herans. In second, Sara Bankov. And in first, Bara Ichmarova. But we still have two athletes coming.
We have Nene up to the plate. Nene has one of the most unique styles in the sport. She is no stranger to the freestyle finals. She was 4th place last year. And I've seen her throw down all around the world. I've also seen her at SPL World Championships. I've seen her throwing big trick at jams. She was having some shoulder pain in practice, so we'll see how that affects her line. Dub cork. Beautiful. Over Webster. She has a really nice tricking influence, so her transitions usually look really good. They're really clean. Beautiful scoot, double back full, up to the bar. Oh, king full. And she looks very happy with that line.
I need to see that last trick in the replay.
Yes.
So she was sitting on the bar and then backflips off of it?
Back full, yes. So, which is very difficult to do. Normally, you want to generate twist from your feet. So that's why we see a lot of people do like a scoot or like what Brittany did, like a cart in. Yeah, you're trying to generate that momentum from like movement leading into it. So generating from your knees is incredibly difficult. From a bar adds even more because the takeoff is not ideal. But she is known for her bar trick. She has some really strong tricks up her sleeve when it comes to bars. Beautiful dub cork. Into a bit of, I think that's a rise off of the block. Scoot full. And we have her making her way up to the bar. I also like that this is unexpected. The judges are most likely not expecting this trick from her. Yeah. Very good line coming from Nene. She looks very happy.
Like when I saw that trick, like it seemed anatomically like impossible to do.
Yes. Oh, beautiful. 22.9 for Nene. Yeah, she has a beautiful execution. She knows how to connect her lines really well. Yes, that last trick, that is one you practice a lot in the gym.
But now for our next athlete. She has an Olympic background. Shang Shuzong.
Yes, former Olympian. And we should see Shang doing, having some difficulty that is about on par with what we saw in men's freestyle yesterday. She's a very precise athlete. And pretty confident on the bars. Just testing the course.
de sa catégorie en gymnastique. Elle nous impressionne toujours avec ses doubles saltos dans tous les sens depuis les bas. On a hâte de voir ce qu'elle nous a préparé pour cette finale.
It's really important to make sure that the course and everywhere you're going to be is clean, not slippery. These tricks can go south pretty easily when something like that happens. We saw a couple competitors, men's competitors, have to drop out because of things that happen in practice with just slippery bars. We're not a stranger to it as athletes, but you want to make sure that everything's on lock. She looks ready to go. We have giant two full off the bar. Incredibly difficult trick. We have a Sukahara with a stomp. Back to the bar. And full.
Full pull for Shang Shunzong. And maybe after the win in 2024 here at the World Cup stop in Montpellier, could this be another gold medal for her?
Yeah, we will see. Full. Not a lot of female competitors are pulling that one out. For the viewers, that is a full twist and then another full twist, except once again, as we were talking about before, you're not generating that rotation from your feet. It is coming from your swing, which is just incredibly hard to do. Beautiful. Maybe a bit of a lower landing than she was looking for. To a Sukahara. These tricks are very heavy landings, so you want to have those on lock if you're taking them hard ground. We can really see her confidence come out on bars. She competed in the 2016 Rio Olympics, is that correct? Yeah, so she's no stranger to competition.
In the team event, specific.
Team event.
Gymnastics team event.
Yes.
So still in first, in the hot seat, it's Nene Nagai. Something tells me that Shang will improve on Nene's score, but that decision will be up to the judges.
Et Nene qui est déjà en train de rigoler en se disant bon, je suis pas sûr de garder ma première place, mais on pourrait être étonné du score de le juge.
Wow. 25.9. Your World Gymnastics Parkour World Cup Freestyle Women's winner, Shang Shunzong.
Lots of support, lots of congratulations there on the ground.
results live here for you. So Bada improving on that 6th place from last year, getting the bronze medal. Sada Bankov moving up 1 spot as well compared to last year, and Ninin Nagai on the podium in 2nd, but only one can rule them all, and that is Shang Shuzong with the obliterating score of 25.9.
Yes.
So that wraps up this freestyle women's finals. In 15 minutes, we will kick off with the Parkour World Cup Speed men's finals. Allison, I want to thank you for being in the studio, and I hope you get to enjoy Montpellier a bit more. Maybe get a glass of wine and some fine cheese.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
All right, we will be back in a couple of minutes for the Speed men's finals.
And I'm gonna need my athletes for the finals to please line up. All the athletes for the finals, speed men lineup. Hey yo Big Matt, est-ce que je peux te demander de baisser juste 2 secondes un petit peu le son? Mais pendant qu'il dort, baisse le son. Est-ce qu'on peut faire un maximum de bruit pour notre DJ s'il vous plaît? Montpellier, je vous annonce que c'est officiellement la dernière compétition pour le parcours de ce FISE. Nous avons les finales du speedrun. Un maximum de bruit pour les finalistes. Wow, ils sont énervés. Et je vous jure, être à côté d'eux, ça fait peur. Je vais vous les présenter de droite à gauche. Et je compte sur vous, Montpellier, pour crier à chaque prénom et à chaque pays. La Suède est représentée par Joël Vaissi. Là, c'est le moment où je vous teste, voir comment vous êtes capable de tout donner. C'est notre Français, Sacha Fontaine. Ça ne peut pas être une finale de speedrun sans l'Espagne. Nous avons Hector Martinez. La Slovaquie, fièrement représentée par Esteban Malaga. Votre Suisse préféré, Karel Kortmoller. L'Italie, toujours là en finale du speedrun. Ils sont rapides comme l'éclair avec Andrea Gonzolini. Notre Ukrainien que vous avez vu, il a déjà tout détruit en qualification. Bogdan Kolmakov. Nous avons de nouveau l'Italie, très fièrement représentée par Luca De Marchi. Et nos 2 derniers athlètes nous viennent du même pays, car aussi un pays qui sait nous montrer ce que c'est le speedrun, la Netherlands, avec Tanguy Pachingan. Et à côté de lui, la personne qui détient le record du monde sur ce speed, Sip Van der Spaga. Et ils vont avoir une dizaine de minutes d'échauffement. Est-ce qu'on peut faire un maximum de bruit pour eux? Alright guys, 10 minutes.
Welcome back to the south of France, one of the most anticipated contests of the year.
Live fast, live loud, to the max, speed of sound.
What a special moment for all of us. Make some noise, Montpellier!
Live fast, live loud, to the max, speed of sound. Shake the room, let the sound erupt, make it home.
What's up, FISE family? And we are back for our next event of the day. Shan Xunsong just took the women's freestyle title here at FISE Montpellier after the win in 2024. Got the gold again in this edition. What a performance to set the tone. But now it is the man's turn, and it's a completely different discipline that we're going to be watching. It's going to be speedrun. No judges, no style points, just the clock. Fastest time wins, and on the final day of a 5-day festival, every 10th of a second is going to count. Joining me for this one, a parkour athlete who knows exactly what it feels to be on that course. Roland Hannigan, welcome to the commentator booth.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Roland, this might be one of the most fast-paced events here at FISE, the Speedman World Cup, part of the World Gymnastics. Have you been on the course yourself?
I have. I was competing in qualifiers on Saturday, yesterday? Yesterday morning. Feels like forever ago.
Well, you know, it's FISE Montpellier. We don't really keep track of time here.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, it is something else. How have you been enjoying your FISE Montpellier so far?
Oh, I love it. This is one of the coolest festivals or events I've ever been to in my life. I love action sports, every single one of them, so being in a spot where I can see everything I've ever dreamed of seeing or doing is right here.
Yeah. This is your first FISE event?
Second FISE.
Second FISE.
Yes.
All right. Any other sports that you've been to watch?
Last night I went to the BMX Spine Finals, which was like an event I was so bummed I missed last year. That was so sick.
Like, I mean, the last few years. We had a live stream for that one. This year, unfortunately, we didn't, but that gave me the opportunity as well to go and watch the Spine Ramp finals. But
nice.
yeah, it was a party. Now, the format for today, enlighten us.
All right, so we have 10 athletes. There's 5 races total. All of the races are 1v1s where the best time wins. So even if you lose to a competitor that you are racing against, that doesn't mean you are out of the competition. You're not off the podium. Your time is compared to all the other athletes.
Okay, so it's 1v1, but it's not like, you know, the pyramid setup that, you know, builds up to the final confrontation between the fastest times.
So semifinals is that format. Semifinals, if you lose the race, you're out, with the exception of the fastest loser gets bumped back in, which I believe was Sasha Fontaine from France.
But that can also, you know, build pressure as well. For example, if in this first matchup that we're gonna is going to be coming up between Joël FISE and Sasha Fontaine, if one of those guys gets the fastest times already, that's going to be setting a benchmark for all the other guys.
Yes, exactly. And I think this first match will be very interesting because in semifinals, Sasha was the fastest of the losers, which got him back into the finals. However, he is one of the top competitors in this competition right now. So he slipped up in semifinals, which gave him that lower time. Or not lower time, but it kicked him out of his competition. But that means he's going to have a pretty good chance, I think, of beating Joël in this first one. There could be an upset.
But it's not only about Sasha and Joël. We also have Esteban Malaga from Slovakia, Hector Martinez from Spain, Andrea Consolini from Italy, Kyril Kortmoller from Switzerland, Luca De Marchi, Italy, Boran Kolmakov from Ukraine, and then 2 Dutchies in the last matchup, Sibyl van der Spijker and Tanguy van Schingen.
Yeah, the Dutchies have been killing it this competition. In fact, all 4 of the Dutch athletes were in the top 16 to make it through quarterfinals, but because there's a limit of 3, one of them had to drop down. So 3 went on to semis, and there's 2 in the finals now.
Well, let's have a look at the course, and this is an interesting section. The floor is lava.
It is indeed. Only in the orange painted sections it is labeled the floor is lava, but you cannot touch the ground there.
Is that a new feature to the World Cups?
I do not believe that is a new feature to the World Cups. They've had these in the other ones I've competed in as well.
But putting a foot down in that area means
instant elimination. Yep. And we saw a lot of people so far fall out, especially on the tic-tac walls. They've been claiming a lot of people so far.
Everyone getting ready on course. We have the camera crew, we have the cleaning crew.
Yes, the cleaning crew is very important. That course can get dusty fast.
I mean, we had a bit of rain on Friday, but not enough to settle down all that dust. Something I noticed in both freestyle and in speedrun is the choice of footwear, because to me it does not look like a specific shoe for free running, or is that maybe a wrong assumption of me?
So there's a couple like top brands that you'll see a lot of athletes wearing. There's one that is specifically designed for parkour athletes. But then there's a couple other top shoe brands that people like, or very specific styles like the Vans Ultra range a lot of people use. So you'll see a lot of repetitive shoe choices out here today.
Like, how does one start out with let's say the speed run discipline? Is that like, do you have designated training areas for that one?
Do you mean like how do you get into the sport in general with that? I would say it comes from from childhood almost. Like, you're on the playground, you make a little floor is lava course with your friends, and you try to see who can get through it the fastest. So I think it's kind of ingrained in a lot of people, like, that it's a fun thing to do, and some people seek that out again when they get a little bit older.
Cleaning crew still working, cleaning the bars.
Yeah, that's going to be crucial because a lot of these athletes are going to be either jumping or striding across the tops of those bars, so they do not want their feet slipping when they are, 8 feet off the ground.
So there's no rules about how you tackle an obstacle.
So there are some rules of what obstacles you can use and you can't use. So for example, on the tack walls, we were explicitly told that you cannot use the rectangular walls that support the tack walls.
Oh yeah, I think we have a visual on them right now. So yeah,
yes.
So we got the slanted walls, but it's the vertical ones that should not.
Yes, you cannot touch them, you cannot jump on them, you can only use the slanted tic-tac walls.
Yeah.
Other than that, you can't use the floor. And yeah, for the most part, you would think maybe some people would try some different things, and you will see some different techniques used by different athletes today. But a lot of these courses have been filed down to the fastest way you can do it at this point.
First athlete on the stage, Sacha Fontaine. Only Frenchie in this final on home turf.
Et nous accueillons sur la ligne numéro 2 notre Suédois, Joel FISE!
We got Joel FISE from Sweden up next to him.
Et pendant la course de nos athlètes Montpellier, il va falloir donner tout ce que vous avez pour eux.
Oh, both athletes are getting ready, and here we go. Ooh, they are side by side right now. Sasha's pushing ahead a little bit, but Joel is very close behind him. Now, this is a crucial part right here. This turnaround is where a lot of athletes can redeem some distance, and it looks like Joel did use that to gain some distance, but Sasha breaks ahead again. This is it. Oh, and I think Sasha has it, and he does. Ooh, and Joel is struggling. Dang, that is quite unfortunate for Joel there. He had such a good run the whole time, and I think I missed where he slipped up, but it seems like on maybe that last jump, he might have had a slip. Yeah, as you can see at the beginning here, both these athletes are pretty neck and neck. But at this back end of the course, the turnaround, this is where Joel starts to catch back up. And you see Joel takes the low route while Sasha takes the high route, which seems to be a bit faster as he used that high route to break ahead and gain that lead on Joel once again.
Sasha finishing in 6th place last year here in Montpellier. Let's wait for our next matchup coming up. Esteban Malaga. Slovakia.
Nous avons notre Espagnol, Héctor Martinez.
Now, one thing you notice is a lot of these athletes are wiping their shoes off before they start running to make sure that they don't have any dust left on them. Ooh, and both these athletes are neck and neck. We saw Hector take the high route early on, and he takes the high route again as Esteban takes the lower route. What will they do on the way back? They both go low. We have Hector in the lead once again. Oh, this is it. This is where some comeback could happen. Oh, and I think it was Hector barely pushed ahead 0.2 seconds.
Incroyable performance de la part des deux athlètes. Est-ce qu'on peut faire un
Both
maximum
in
de
this
bruit pour
26-second area. The 26.64 for Hector Martinez. 26.84 for Esteban Malaga.
C'était absolument incroyable. C'est de l'art, c'est magnifique.
Incroyable, unbelievable what we just saw.
Bataille de
I think
titans.
we haven't
Absolument
seen a
incroyable.
matchup go so head-to-head.
On peut voir le replay sur l'écran.
Yeah, that was for sure the closest matchup so far today, or maybe of the whole weekend.
Un qui passe par au-dessus, un qui passe par
Yeah, once
au-dessous.
again, you can see there's a little bit of a comeback there from Esteban in lane 1 after that turnaround. I think that is one of the most crucial parts of this course that I've seen. Someone that's way ahead and they get to the turnaround might lose that lead by someone who's managed to get through it in a little bit of a quicker or more creative way.
Et sur la ligne numéro 1, nous
Next
allons
matchup
accueillir notre Italien,
in lane 1, Andrea Consolini, number 7 last year.
Et sur la ligne numéro 2,
And he will be competing against the vice champion of Montpellier 25, Kyle Kortmoller.
This match is going to be very interesting. Both these athletes are very high, top-level competitors. This could be neck and neck the whole time. But already, we see Carril push ahead. Andrea's close behind. Let's see who gets this turnaround. And we see Carril take the high route, but a little bit of a stumble there. Andrea's taking it back. He's getting closer, but Carril's still pushing ahead, and it goes to Carril. Both of these times are incredible from these athletes.
Ça, c'est notre champion du monde. Malgré une petite erreur de parcours, il nous fait quand même 24 secondes 51 en finale. Karim, c'est n'importe quoi ce que tu nous fais.
It's crazy how quickly Carril pushes ahead at the beginning. It looks so slight, but from the get-go, he is ahead. But right after this jump here, Carril takes the high route, and it looks like he might have kind of jolted his ankles a bit on that precision, slowing him down. But he still pushes through to the end of his run and finishes strong. Andrea right behind him as well. Carril is in first place right now with a time of 24.51 seconds.
I mean, I wouldn't expect any less from a world champion.
Nous allons
Yes.
accueillir sur la ligne numéro 1,
The world champion from the World Games in Chengdu, China. Luca De Marchi,
Got another Italian up here.
just missing out on podium last year.
Numéro 2, l'Ukrainien Bogdan Kolmakov.
Bodan Kolmakov, the bronze medalist. A lot of Montpellier familiars here on course with the Ukrainian trident on his chest.
Athletes are taking their mark right now, getting their last shoe wipes in before they step on that starter's plate. Oh, it seems maybe we had a false start there.
Et ça va être l'avant-dernière course de cette finale de speedrun masculin.
This is the penultimate matchup.
This one's going to be intense for sure.
Et c'est parti!
Ooh, interesting. A little bit of different technique there, and I think it might have slowed down Luka a little bit. Bogdan is powering through all of these obstacles. But it seems like Luka used that turnaround to catch up just a little bit, and it's starting to push ahead there, neck and neck. Who is going to push through the final vault? And it goes to Bogdan.
Wait. Bogdan, 24.29.
I believe that's the new
That's the new
first place.
New first place, and Luka has the exact same time as Karel Kortmuller.
The exact same.
It's 24.51.
Jeez.
I'm not sure what happens when two athletes have the same time.
I want to say that they get announced both as the same placement. So if that is now the second place time, we might have two second place athletes.
I mean, that will be up to our race marshals.
It will indeed. I am no judge.
But wow, makes it very interesting.
Yes. Another interesting thing about this course is the new world record course, is what they're calling it. So they are going to use this course, reuse the exact course once a year.
Exact dimensions.
Exact obstacles, everything. And so whoever has the fastest time at this event so far will be the new world record holder. So what I'm not certain about is if that 24.23? 2.9. If that beats one of the semifinals runs from earlier. There may be a quicker world record time still. We have the two Dutch athletes. We have Tanguy and Siba. These two had the fastest times coming out of semifinals, and they are quick.
In lane 1, Siebe van de Spijkers. Lane 2, Tanguy van Schingen.
And here we go. They are neck and neck right now, but it looks like Siba pushed ahead just a little bit. They were so synchronous in their movement in that first half, but Siba seems to still be in the lead, and it is a big lead now. He will just not stop. Tanguy is trying to catch up, but Siba pushes ahead even further, and he is going all the way to the end with a time of 23.49. That's a world record right there.
What?
That is the new world record.
And that is confirmed by the MC on site, a new world record by Siebe van de Spijkers.
Nobody in qualifiers or semifinals broke under 24 seconds, and he broke it by a full half second. But look at the synchronicity between these two in this first half. But those strides over the couple of towers is where Sibe pushed ahead. And he continues to push ahead through the rest of this course. It seems like maybe there was a little bit of an extra stumble by Tanguy by fractions of a second at the turnaround that let Sibe push ahead even quicker. But such a strong finish from both of these athletes here.
Absolument incroyable. On va assister à un moment historique, mesdames et messieurs. Merci à vous, Montpellier.
Wow. I think this might be one of my new favorite events, actually.
It's incredible. I've competed in parkour speed competitions for over 10 years now, but the side-by-side format is just next level when it comes to watching it and spectating, because seeing these neck and neck races between top athletes is incredible every time.
An absolute delight for adrenaline. So another look at the standings. On the podium will be Karel Kortmuller. In second, Bohdan Kolmakov. So Bohdan and Karel switching places compared to last year. And in first, and your new world record holder, Siebe van de Spijkers. Roland,
Yes.
you've been a big fan of the FISE World Series.
I love it.
I got great news for you. We are going to the USA.
No way.
Yeah, so we will be going to Alabama, to the city of Birmingham, where we will bring all the BMX 3x3 basketball and skateboarding action. So let's see what's up.
Made all the way across the pond, the beautiful United States of America. We're sitting right now in the Mile High City.
So welcome back to FISE Montpellier 2026, the 29th edition so far, where we just witnessed the World Gymnastics Parkour World Cup Speedman Final, where we had, well, let's say a rather exclusive event. We witnessed a world record.
We did. This was the first time we had this course, and they are going to use it again at one World Cup every year.
So, for example, if there's the next World Cup coming up anyplace else, we're not certain that this course will be traveling to that one as well.
No. So
always one event that people can focus on to get the new world record title.
Exactly.
That's a lot to look out for. And I really hope it comes back to Montpellier, and then we get the the scoop.
Yeah, experience that next chance to break the world record. But yeah, a lot of these events for parkour, typically we want to change the speed course every single time, because the whole goal of this sport is to be able to adapt better than everyone else. This isn't track and field where we're doing the 100-meter dash and trying to just be the fastest. It's also about finding that creative route or finding an interesting way to get over an obstacle compared to someone else and maybe get that edge over your competitor. So it is cool to have the world record course, and that's why they're limiting it to once a year, I believe. But the other ones will change, and as an athlete, you come in surprised of what you're going to get, and you got to adapt to it.
So there's no 3D renders of what you're going to get at the next World Cup?
Nope. You find out when you get there.
Ooh, tricky.
It is.
I like it. I like it. I think it was at the Olympics in 24 in Paris. Like it was like a big secret what the setups would be for BMX and for skateboarding.
Oh yeah.
And then it was, I think it was a local politician or someone from city council that put a photo online and actually
on accident.
On accident. So he revealed the secret of what the course is going to be, and I think some countries immediately started building their own replica of the park.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I was going to say, well, as long as everyone's seeing it and not, there's no unfair advantage, but I guess if there's enough time for a country to replicate the course and practice on it, then there is that unfair advantage again.
Like, coming to think of it, I think I saw it on, he posted it on LinkedIn.
Really?
Yeah, I think it was on LinkedIn, and I texted one of my friends, have you seen the park? Was this supposed to be online? Yeah. Well, these things happen. So another reminder to you all, don't post everything that you see on the internet. So no courses whatsoever.
No spoiling the next World Cup.
Yeah. But it's fun. Oh, look at that. These medals for our champions. And now the World Gymnastics Parkour World Cup, that has different stops as well. What's the next one coming up?
The next one is in Istanbul in Turkey, and I believe it is in 2 or 3 weekends from now.
Okay. You're going as well?
6th through 8th. I was going to go, but I have another competition, the Chase Tag World Championships, that same weekend, so I unfortunately cannot make it.
Well, maybe if we put in a good word with the head honcho of FISE, maybe we can have tag as well at FISE.
That would be incredible.
But Istanbul sounds lovely as well.
It is. I can't wait to see what the competitors throw down there.
I'm not sure yet about our, so we have FISE Birmingham in August, and then in October we are going to Shanghai. I'm not certain if parkour will be featured at that one, but I mean, I can really recommend Shanghai as well.
I appreciate it.
Et nous sommes en train de mettre en
I
place
have heard rumors of potentially another World Cup happening somewhere in China. So maybe it's FISE related, maybe it's not. We'll have to find out.
So Istanbul in 2 weeks, and after that, some more stops?
After that, I think it hasn't been confirmed yet, but rumors of China being the next one in October. Yeah, so big break for us for the World Gymnastics Parkour Cups.
So we're just waiting to decorate our athletes, our champions. So bear with us. And watch the sights here at the Riverless. Yeah, the bad news is this is the last day of FISE already.
I'm so sad.
Are you still staying in France after this one?
I will be here for one more day. I leave tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But I will be back in a couple weeks for the other championship I'm going to.
Oh, okay. Anything particular you have liked so far about the French culture? Or cuisine?
The bread, for sure.
The bread?
The bread, like the pastries, like the breakfast pastries
la
in the morning.
pâtisserie.
Yeah.
Like a good croissant.
A good croissant.
En pain au chocolat.
I'm not going to try that one.
All right, and now it's time to go to the podium and let the words to our MC.
Et nous allons pouvoir remettre les médailles à nos grandes gagnantes du jour du freestyle féminin. Et nous allons, sans plus attendre, pouvoir les appeler en 3e position. Pour la Tchéquie, un maximum de bruit pour PARKOUR Freestyle.
The bronze.
Et la médaille va lui être remise
For
par Karine Charlet,
from the
adjointe
Czech
au
Republic.
directeur technique national de la FF Gym.
It must be a great feeling to be on that podium after the 6th place last year. With that 20.5 score.
En seconde place, c'est notre athlète japonaise. Un maximum de bruit pour Nene Nagai.
Nene Nagai missing out on the podium last year with that 4th place. And now having the honor of wearing that silver FISE medal.
Yes, she earned it. She had an incredible performance today. And that was also despite her
shoulder issues.
hurting her shoulder during practice. She landed on it a little weird and changed up her last trick and had an incredible run with it.
Et notre grande championne du jour, s'il vous plaît, un maximum de bruit pour notre chinoise, Chu Song Cheng.
The Olympian and grand champion of this FISE Montpellier 2026 World Gymnastics Freestyle Finals in the women's category, Chu Song Cheng.
She also threw down some of the craziest tricks of the whole weekend during her run.
Et Montpellier, s'il vous plaît, un tonnerre d'applaudissements pour nos 3 gagnantes.
Very solid podium.
Et notre athlète en première place qui commence à ne plus vouloir bouger. Les dernières compétitions, elle nous a aussi fait du gold. C'est absolument incroyable. Regardez-les, elles sont fabuleuses. On vous le demande jamais assez. Encore du bruit pour elles.
The women's finals was an incredible performance, and the whole women's freestyle competition was pretty insane this year. Two of the top competitors had small slip-ups in the qualifiers that prevented them from even getting a rerun in their finals, so they didn't make it into finals, unfortunately, but we still saw some incredible runs that I think would have pushed through and still won despite whatever athlete was in there. It was such an incredible event to watch.
And we'll gladly invite him over next year. FISE Montpellier 2027.
I cannot wait.
Well, and now back to our podium for speed men.
Nous allons passer aux finalistes du speedrun, nos 3 gagnants masculins du speedrun d'aujourd'hui. Et nous allons commencer avec la 3e place. C'est notre Suisse, un maximum de bruit pour Karil Korpoller. Et la médaille va lui être remise par notre représentante des athlètes du bruit pour Stéphanie Navarro. Et on applaudit Karil bien
So
fort.
going down a step compared to last year. Karil Korpoller from Switzerland, claiming the bronze
seconde
here
position.
in Montpellier.
C'est notre athlète ukrainien, un maximum de bruit pour Bogdan Kolmakov.
Bogdan Kolmakov. He's going up a step compared to FISE Montpellier 2025.
A little fake out jump to the first place podium from him before stepping back down to second.
I mean, last year 3rd, this year 2nd, so
one more year from him and he'll be at the top.
On l'applaudit bien fort, s'il vous plaît. Let's go, Bogdan. Et notre grand champion avec le record
But of course,
du monde,
only one
à 23
can be the
secondes
fastest.
49. Team NLed, Sibe van der
Not only was Sibe the
Spraken.
fastest in this competition for the finals, but over the entire weekend, he holds the fastest time on this course, making him the new world record holder.
there must be something in the water in Holland.
There must be. I know all of the Dutch athletes have been training so hard for the last year for this event, and it has paid off as all of them made it to at least semifinals or could have qualified for semis. You had 2 in the finals and 1 in first place.
Montpellier, vous connaissez la chanson. On fait du bruit pour eux. Les gars, rapprochez-vous du Ken.
Let's see if we can get a post-race interview from our winner, Sibe van der Spraken.
Et nous allons prendre notre grand champion, Sibe. New world record. I was saying to the people, they're gonna do under 24 seconds, and you did it. How does it feel to get the first ever world record on the speed run?
That feels very good, I can tell. Everything went perfect. So yeah, no, happy with it.
Are you happy? I think it's one of the first time that you win this, right?
Yes, yes, first time.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know you've been training really, really hard. Can you give me one secret to be the best?
I think it's just believe in yourself. Yes.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much, Sibe. Congratulations again. Enjoy your gold medal. Un maximum de bruit possible, s'il vous plaît.
And that wraps up our World Gymnastics Parkour World Cup Finals for speed men and the women's final. CB won the package, world record, now at FISE Montpellier, here on the final day. If you are going to pick a moment to rewrite history, that is how you do it. And what a 5 days it has been. BMX Parkour World Records, edition 29 of FISE, has not held back. But we are not done yet. One more broadcast to go. We will see you at BMX Flatland. Roland, I want to thank you for being here.
Thank you.
See you next time.
The FISE World Series represents the premier action sports event, not only for the top-level riding, but for the top-level fans.
Amazing event that we have coming up for you. It's unreal. There's no words for it. It's literally the biggest crowd in BMX.
If you ever have like a moment where you doubt yourself, as soon as they call your name and then the crowd goes.
Everywhere, every sport's going crazy. I don't know what to expect. Like, it's FISE.
Good memories. I can't believe this is happening right now, and I really need to wake up if this is a dream.
Now, as you can see, we have many more stops coming up. We have all the local FISE contests and events happening here in France. And of course, we are going worldwide. Next up will be FISE Birmingham in August, FISE Shanghai in October. And then the last one of the year, we're going to be wrapping things up at the end of November at FISE Sakai. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast. And once again, Roland Hannigan, I want to thank you for being in the studio with me. See you next up for BMX Flatland.